Speedflying originated in France a few years ago when a few paraglider pilots started taking old skydiving parachutes and using them to ski, launch, and land in the mountains. A couple of manufacturers recognized the possibility of the sport becoming mainstream and started manufacturing gliders specifically for speed flying.
I'd say there's maybe 50 at the most active speed flyers in the US right now. And then you go over to Europe and you've got over 1,500.
When you're going that fast and that low to terrain, you kind of start to get tunnel vision. You have to stay one step ahead of the glider. You have to look, anywhere from 50 to 300 feet in front of you, what terrain's coming up, where you want to touch down with your skis, and where you want to drag a wingtip.
speed flying, especially in big terrain, you know, big couloirs and rock faces and a lot of cool features, it's almost like sensory overload. You know, there's so much coming at you so fast and so much to avoid, but at the same time you want to be close to everything.
When you're close and you're in the terrain, you can actually feel the speed. You can actually get the sensation of stuff rushing by you. Where if you're up high, you know, a couple hundred feet over the ground, you can look down and see the ground passing by, but you don't really get that feeling of being in it.
For me, it's all about terrain flying. I love skiing, that's my passion. So when I speed fly, it's all about the wall hits. It's all about going off that cliff that no one's ever gone off before, or at least certainly I haven't gone off before because it's too big. It's just simple, it's effortless. You need to go in there with the attitude that it is very dangerous, but if you do things right, you make slow movements, it's a mellow, safe sport I can see myself doing well into my elderly years when I can't maybe do some of these other physical sports. I want to be the guy speed
The terrain at the top is very flat, the cliff face, and so the glider, when you're running in flat terrain, it can't really come totally overhead. It's sort of hanging behind you, so it doesn't really feel like it's flying, because it's not.
It's a cliff launch, basically. You're just running, getting the wing up just over your head, and then kind of jumping off the cliff. You're not necessarily really flying yet until your body weight gets underneath it.
It's not popular at all to foot launch speed flying wings. In fact, there's just a few people that are doing it in Europe, and all of the manufacturers categorically forbid it.